The schedule release, I think there was really only one thought that I had, and that had to do with what does the NFL know that we don't know right now, and it has to do with the Steelers. Because the Steelers, they're in prime time 3 times in a 4-week span, week 7, 8, and 10. I don't think they're a great team. I don't think they have anybody that gives you a tune-in factor. If they do, it might be Mike Tomlin, maybe TJ Watt, I guess. You're putting the Steelers on great fan base, probably get a lot of eyeballs when the Steelers play. I understand that. Does the league ask the Steelers, where do they stand with Aaron Rodgers? If you're going to put out the schedule, first game of the season, Jets and Steelers. Okay, we knew they were going to play. I'm surprised that that's the opening week. Now, granted, Justin Fields, former Steeler quarterback, now playing for the Jets. Okay, that's not enough to go, oh, that's appointment viewing. Can the NFL, can the schedule makers say, we need to place a call to the Steelers? Help us. We want to decide week 1. Would you ask that? I mean, I would. This is entertainment. I'm providing a TV schedule. I need to know if the stars are going to be there. And I would ask, but I don't know what's Pittsburgh saying? Let's say they know Aaron Rodgers is going to play, but Rodgers is just deciding that he's going to wait a little bit. Hey, Mr. Rooney, the commissioner here. Oh, hey, commissioner. This is awkward, but I'll just say it. Is Aaron going to play for the Steelers? You planning on having him for week 1? How about you tap the phone twice if he is? Okay. All righty. Thank you. Yes, Todd.
I would respond with, we're interested, but you might want to call Aaron Rodgers and see where his head's at.
Well, no. If the Steelers already know if there's a handshake agreement.
They could say that, don't go public with this, but there's something.
Don't go public.
No,
huh?
but there's something in place, but I can't 100% guarantee that until the paperwork is all signed.
Who thinks Aaron Rodgers is playing for the Steelers, and that's why they have the Steelers and the Jets week 1? All right, Fritzy, Paulie, Marvin, Seton, no. You don't?
I think Aaron Rodgers might be playing for the Steelers. I don't think the league called the Steelers and was like, hey, is Aaron coming? And they were like, yes. Okay, great, we'll schedule you more.
Okay, but
I don't believe that at all. And if that was the case, that's got to be like grossly illegal or something like that. Like you can't. If that was the case, then good luck ever disproving that the league is rigged.
But who's going to bust you on it? That'd be the only thing I would say is who's going to go, gotcha.
I don't know. Maybe one day the Steelers let it slip or something like that. But you can't. If you're the league and you're just trying to schedule games and your whole league, the whole thing that the NFL is based on is no matter what we do, where we play, when we play the game, what day of the week, we're going to dominate.
Yes.
Why the hell do you care if I don't know, is Aaron Rodgers going to play for the Steelers? We just have to get this Monday night game right. You're going to get it right anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I think if Aaron Rodgers plays, you get a far bigger number than if, it's Mason Rudolph.
Well, yeah, but it's not going to be like, well, only 5 million people watched it, but Aaron Rodgers is here and 45 million people watched it. Amazing.
Yes.
It's not going to be that different.
Yeah, Fritzy.
But if I'm a network paying billions of dollars in rights fees, I'd kind of be interested in knowing if my game is going to have Aaron Rodgers playing or not in the game that I was excited about thinking that it was going to be Aaron dressed in black and gold.
So maybe it's just a coincidence that it's Jets, Steelers, Justin Fields against maybe Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, wait a minute. Justin Fields is in on it too? That now we really got something.
No, I'm joking.
Kid can't play.
No,
Yeah, I understand.
That's the joking part of it.
Yeah,
Justin Fields isn't it really.
This is me doing the joke too.
Okay. Yes, Marvin.
But I think the Steelers brand is enough to get you 3 primetime games no matter who it's against.
No.
The Steelers brand?
Steelers are one of the biggest
What?
brands in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers doesn't mean anything to
You said
that.
it like it was the Jaguars.
Well, then you don't have to put them in primetime. They're going to get ratings no matter where they are. Right?
But if the Steelers are primetime, that's even better.
Well, you're getting numbers because they're the Steelers. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who's playing quarterback.
Right. That's why the Aaron Rodgers thing doesn't matter, because it's the Steelers.
But I think in this case, opening the season, Steelers, Jets. Now, is Pittsburgh going to tell them anything? Can they tell them? I would at least ask and say, hey, we're planning on putting you guys on first week. Any indication of Aaron Rodgers' situation. They don't have to answer it, but I would certainly ask that question. Yeah, Paulie?
I agree that the Steelers are a strong brand, but I don't think the NFL would leave any stone unturned. They don't do that. They try to squeeze every rating point out of everything. And if they could have one of their underlings call the Steelers and say, just tell me which way the wind is blowing the day before we do our schedule, that's a bonus. And remember, they're in business. They work with each other. The commissioner and the Steelers work together. They're partners. They're not adversaries in any way. So, yes, I would find out.
Well, the schedule release with Rich Eisen, Rich was like, oh, this means Aaron Rodgers is going to play against the Jets. I mean, I think all indications are Jim Nantz was talking about, hey, Aaron, we'd love to have you on. We'd love to have you on all of our games with CBS. Like there was open rooting for Aaron Rodgers to play for the Steelers.